Like I say, if I remember right, I think I paid people for 6 months or an entire year one time. I'd pay them during the rainy month. Like sometimes it'd be cold and miserable and rainy, and sometimes I'd pay my people through the rainy season. So they just didn't work. They just stayed home, you know, relaxed, paid time off. I think this happened at the LS shipyard where sometimes we wouldn't be building a ship, so and I just kept my people on payroll. So I mean, it was I think we went to a reduced pay or something like that, where like basically like half pay or something like that, paid for just doing nothing basically. So they would just come in, I think, like that, and they'd just come to the yard, sweep it up, clean up all the little things, straighten it, tidy it all up, and all that stuff like that. But there was no real work, and some people would get paid. You get paid regardless of whether or not you came to work. Basically, just pick up your check. And so that's why things were quite different at the LS shipyard. And some people would even say, well, the thing is, it's quite different around here. The LS shipyard is a different type of way of doing things because like I said, people would get paid for working or not. And if you were drunk or hungover, you would go home, Frank. You're drunk still. You can't see straight. And sometimes they would joke with each other. you know, I said I love my Irishmen. I mean, I love my Chinese too and my Germans. I could go on and on about any one group. I mean, my Germans too. They were all very, very, very. I mean, I adored them, of course. I wish I could remember more about them, but I adored my people. They were, they grew up. Some of them grew up in my orphanages. Some of them were born on my ships. Some of them were born in the towns. You know, and there was just a lot of people. Like that's kind of sometimes there wouldn't be work at the shipyard, so they would do other things like fix doors or repaint houses or work on the pipelines or something like that, and they were all paid. Everyone got paid and fed. You know, I mean, I had sometimes I think I had whole town media food times where everybody would line up for breakfast, line up for lunch, and line up for dinner and stuff like that. We just feed the whole town or feed the whole work crew. I mean, we're like one big family. Germans, and I miss those days. Chinese, Germans, Irishmen. I mean, we were all together. One for all and all for one, as you say. So that's why I had plaques and commemorations and celebrations, and I love those men. And when the war came, or when fighting started, like my men all, they backed me, and we hunkered down, and we went through the storm, as they say. And through the good times, through the bad times. I mean, in times when I was scared for them and terrified that they were being killed or rounded up or executed, and making sure everyone was safe. I hated war. But anyway, though, yeah. I mean, like I said, they were everything to me. So, like a lot of times, I just feel like saying, just take me back to those days and let me die with them. It's my shipyard, my slate yard, and my mines. All right, people. Like I say, I don't expect you to understand. I don't expect Rodney to understand. You know, because you won't. You weren't there. You don't know what it's like. So, anyway, I mean, you don't know what it's like to have 5 million or 2 million people all dependent on you, and vice versa. Like, you don't know what it's like to be so proud and be working, and you don't know what it's like to ask your people to do something and then watch them do it and stuff like that. You don't know what it's like to worry about them, and you don't know what it's like to send them into battle, knowing that some of them aren't going to come home. You don't know what it's like to lose people, and you don't know what it's like to make a mistake that costs thousands or millions of lives. Just like I say, when the nuclear disaster started, you don't know what it's like to have to ask someone to go to their death. You don't know what it's like to have to say to someone it has to get done, or to have someone go and tell you how someone had to do it. You don't know what it's like. People don't do those things anymore. So anyway. You don't know what it's like to lose a 2,000-man crew. Or 4,000 people. You don't know what it's like to have some piece of shit betray other people and get 2,000 of your people killed. You don't know what it's like. And you don't know what it's like to have a psychotic fool at the command of one of your ships, or the command of your country, and have to go kill that person. Or have to send people to go kill that person. You don't know what it's like. So I don't expect anyone to understand. I didn't expect Rodney to understand. He wasn't a real leader. I definitely didn't expect JFK or Nixon to understand. They're not even real people. That's not even really his name. His name isn't really JFK. His name really isn't Nixon. Nixon? To Nick something? It's not a real name. Now Lucifer Starr. That's a real name. That's me. That's the name of the creator. LS, Shipyard. Lucifer White Star Lines. So, anyway, so I don't expect the children to ever understand any of these videos or understand who I was or what I was. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, though, but some people remembered me. Some people knew me. I love them. So anyway, yeah. Rodney didn't know me. To Rodney and Rick Bush, I was just cocaine or easy street. But to my people in my Belfast shipyard, and my Irishmen, and some of my Chinese, and my English people, I think I was more. And I love seeing all the videos, all the things that they restored that were my old stuff. It meant a lot. So, and I help you remember who I was. Anyway, oh well. That's another reason why I say, give me a gun today and I'll shoot myself. My people are dead. I should have died too. We're an alt manufacturing company. The family was looking after things for me. And they would do aerial surveys and stuff like that for me. Build my airplanes, go test them out and stuff like that. So anyway, it's all history now. It's how I got the Lamborghini built, and the Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost and all that. And everyone will just be spending the rest of time in space wondering who I was. Well, my home name is Brian. And well, yeah. Titanic, Lusitania, Leviathan. All great ships. So, usually built by the same people. And their children's children. Yeah. Those were the grand old days. Triple expansion engines. Like I said, the children don't understand what it meant. The museums don't do it justice, as they say, to see two big triple expansion engines inside one of those great big engine bays. And 500 workers all gathered round every morning to work on them and grease them and run them every day. Yeah, and how they were pretty quiet actually. It wasn't like the engine based today.